Hey guys, Toboloco here. Welcome back to our Hong Kong 2014 part 3 of our World Cup qualifying. And we are in round 3. We've already played a game against Qatar. Last time out, we lost against them, as you can see on the left-hand side in Group A. So we're going to do the rest of the group and see if we can get out of this tricky group. So our next match is going to be against the UAE. After we lost against Qatar, some of the players' form has gone down. Remember, the game's really harsh when it comes to form when you lose games. We just need to keep up with these Arab nations that are really good. You know, UAE and Qatar, they're pretty strong in this group. So we just need to try and keep up with them if we can. We played well against Qatar, and it gives me hope against the UAE, but I know that the UAE are decent and they will probably beat me if I can't defend well. This game comes several days after the Qatar match, only like maybe 4 days afterwards, so the squad is still kind of recovering fitness-wise from the game against Qatar. Hong Kong pressing the UAE quite well here, forced them into a few bad passes, and we got the ball back here. It's a through ball again, and UAE are just mopping up these sloppy passes from Hong Kong. Just need to be careful when we're pushing forward. Just need to be more careful with our passing. It's a good ball. The UAE still retrieve it. What a tackle. And it's put wide by the UAE, thankfully. So that is going to be half time with the score at 0-0. Quite interesting half. Hong Kong have had some half chances. You know, one of the shots was really lame. It didn't really do much. But UAE have had a couple of chances as well. But they just haven't been able to find a decent one. Oh, given away there by the UAE. And, oh my goodness, what a strike by Chan Soo Ki. It's 1-0 from nothing. The UAE messed up and it went back to Chan Soo Ki. I thought I didn't want to, like, you know, go forward with it. And I just hit it. I was like, yeah, you know, turn, shoot. And it went straight into the back of the net. Chan Soo Ki with the goal. And it's 1-0 to Hong Kong. Surprisingly, again, Hong Kong are taking the lead. Can they hold on? Here comes the UAE. They go for it. Oh my goodness. It's gone in and it's Khalil. Khalil with a goal and it's 1-1. Just a random shot from nowhere and it just goes straight in. I think that's probably the most frustrating part about this. Even though I scored a random shot from outside the box, the computer can just do it as well. At will as well. It's just, it's a bit irritating, but okay, it's 1-1. Coming to UAE. They cross it into the box and thankfully it's headed away by Hong Kong. Great defending. Can we push up? Please. Push. Push, push, push. Oh, just not enough power on that one. Hong Kong into the box. Is there anyone? Not really. I don't know what this guy's doing. And it might be the end of the game. I don't know. Hong Kong are going to get caught on the break. No, there's not enough time. And we've drawn against the UAE. I'll take that. I'll take it. You know, I didn't expect to win this one when I came into it. I scored, and then obviously UAE hit it from outside the box. It goes in, and we're able to hold on for the draw. Don't know if Qatar have beaten Palestine or not. I kind of hope not, so the group is kind of in the same position. But let's have a look. It was 3-2 to Qatar. Palestine put up a really good fight against Qatar. So we've got to watch out for Palestine in the next match. They might be capable of beating us. Well, I reckon they will be. So next up, we have Palestine away from home. So we really need to try and win this match in order to gain ground on the UAE and Qatar. I think the most helpful thing is that if we win this match, we need the UAE and Qatar to draw. Or actually for Qatar just to outright win it, because Qatar are currently leading the group and will probably win the group if they beat the UAE. So actually thinking about it, we want the UAE to completely lose that match, and then obviously, you know, when we play them again, maybe get a good result against them. Stamina should be good now because this match is happening like a full month after the UAE match. So hopefully we'll be much quicker, much stronger, etc, etc. These games against the other smaller opponents in the group tend to be really awkward because you really want to win, but the other team just puts up a really good fight defensively. So it ends up being quite a frustrating experience if you can't score. Go on. Yes, it's snuck in and it's 1-0. Lee Wai-lin. He has scored the first goal against Palestine, and that is 1-0. What a goal that was. The nice turn and the nice finesse shot into the bottom corner and headed away there. Got it, and then able just to slot it in like that. Happened very quickly. Palestine were just, I don't know, just stunned there. I just don't know what they were doing. It's half time and we're 1-0 up. Can we hold on in this game? Palestine haven't done much up top, but I feel like once we slow down, the game will start to open up and they'll probably try and score some more. But yeah, we were lucky to get this chance and put it into the back of the net. It's going to be a free kick to Palestine. What can they do? Crossed in, and I thought someone was going to head to that, but no. Fair enough. They haven't really done an awful lot in this game. I think Hong Kong can sort of deal with the likes of Palestine easier than the UAE and Qatar. Hong Kong pressing. Good pass. And that snuck in! It snuck in and Yi Jie has scored to make it 2-0. And that might be game over. How did that sneak in at the goalkeeper's near post? I don't really know. I just thought I'd shoot just to try and get a corner. But no, that went straight in. And, well, this could be Hong Kong's first win of the group. And what a win it would be as well, you know. Not too bad for someone like Hong Kong to come in this group and maybe get like 4 points or something. Not bad at all. Given away by Palestine. And we got it here with Hong Kong. Can we go for it? It's saved. Good save that time. And Hong Kong have probably done enough to see this game out now. And that is going to be it. We have beaten Palestine 2-0 away from home. Brilliant. What a result that is. I was a little bit sort of surprised that Palestine didn't push more. They are slightly better than us in terms of star rating. But I don't know, maybe we defended quite well. Attacking wise, we were very good in that game, scoring 2 goals. And now we got to play Palestine again, this time at Hong Kong. So if we can get another performance like that and hope that either Qatar or UAE drop points, then all we have to do, and I know it sounds really delusional, is to hold on against the UAE and Qatar. The UAE beat Qatar 3-0 in the end, so I believe the group is super close at the halfway point. If you have a look here, yeah, UAE have got 7, Qatar have 6, and Hong Kong have 4. If you have a look at the other groups, just quickly at the halfway point, we have Jordan, Bahrain, Kyrgyzstan, and Thailand all in a fight for those top 2 places. It's going to be a close group going to the end of that one. In Group C, South Korea are dominating that group with Vietnam just behind them. Syria and Singapore haven't really done a lot. In Group D, we have North Korea top of that one. And with Yemen, 2nd place. I did not expect Yemen to do that well. Oman haven't done that good so far, considering the fact that Oman always do well in qualifying on this game. Very surprising. And in Group E, we have Japan and Australia currently leading that group. We are back at home for this one, this time against Palestine again. Can we beat them again to try and close the gap on the UAE and Qatar? It's going to be tough beating them again because, of course, they would have learned from their mistakes in the previous match. And, of course, catching up UAE and Qatar, you have to hope that one of them slips up after this match. And that's going to be hard because, you know, I mean, we are the weaker team against them, and they're just gonna beat us, aren't they? They probably will. Qatar beat us last time, only 2-1, but they still beat us, and the UAE got quite lucky with their shot outside the box to draw the game. I don't know why that player was calling offside when that player from Palestine was literally miles onside, and good save. Very, very good save. I thought that might have snuck underneath the keeper for 1-0. Good ball. Lee Wai-lin. And, oh, what a save. Oh, come on. It should have been hit harder than that. Lee Chai-ho. Crossed in, it's headed, and again another weak attempt by Hong Kong. We are getting the shots off. It's just obviously it's too weak. Oh, come on, ref. I dispossessed him, and then you're going to blow the whistle. Okay, well, it's half-time, and we're still at 0-0. I knew that this match would be more frustrating than the last match, but we've got to try and get that goal. Taken away. Come on. Need a good attack. That's a good through ball. And Hong Kong here. What a tackle. What a tackle by Palestine there. Lee Wai Lim to cross it in. And yes! And it's So Wai Chun with the goal. And that is 1-0 to Hong Kong with a fantastic header. And the ponytail defender strikes to make it 1-0. Fantastic. I like to refer to him as like the Hong Kong version of Van Dijk because of the, you know, the ponytail and everything. He kind of looks a little bit like Van Dijk, you know, with the red shirt and everything. That's a good cross. But I wasn't really expecting it, to be fair. And it's tackled and we got it here. And off the post. That could have been 2. That would have game over, and Palestine are struggling to get rid of it. 2 minutes of added left on this game, and let's just shoot and get the ball out of here. Just waste time. Once they boot it away, it should be game over, and Hong Kong should be on to another win in this group to take them to 7 points, which is great. We just need to do it again against the UAE or Qatar and just try and squeeze into that second place spot if we can. Great win against Palestine again. Defensively, they were really good. Took a lot to break them down. That header did it in the end. So, yeah, let's see if Qatar or the UAE won their match. Let's just have a look. It was the UAE winning 2-1 over Qatar. Yeah, Hong Kong are second and a point over Qatar because Qatar have lost 2 games on the bounce. The UAE probably have secured that spot because they've got to play us and Palestine, so I mean that's probably super easy for them. The big match against Qatar is coming up next. The only thing that could help us is we're at home, but that's not going to help too much. We've got to try and beat Qatar here, otherwise, you know, we'll have to rely on beating the UAE, who seem to be on red hot form in this group. Go on, through ball. I can see an opening here into the middle, and it's rolled in for 1-0. We just centre rushed them, and it's 1-0 thanks to Chan Soo Ki. And well, Hong Kong are 86 minutes away from going to the next round. It was just super easy. We just went upfield, and then there was a massive gap, and we were able to tap it in there thanks to Chan Soo Ki. He could be the hero we need. Hong Kong pressing, and the finesse shot goes wide. Second chance of the game. Come on, we need this. I'm just afraid of conceding against them. Like, whenever they push, it's just like, it's really nerve-wracking because this game has such weight on it. And you know, it will determine whether or not we'll go through. It's half-time. Hong Kong are still leading 1-0. Great defensive performance and great attacking performance as well. I need another half like that. Really, really desperate for a half like that. Can't have Qatar sniffing around the goal in the second half. We've got just under 30 minutes to go, and we have done so well to stop them so far. And here we go. Come on. Keep going. Oh, there's a Qatari defender coming over. Oh, come on. Just too slow to attack, but we are wasting crucial time. Oh, get out, referee. There's no way that's a free kick. Come on, don't you dare do this to me. Qatar have got the chance. They lay it off. They go for the strike. Oh my goodness, Soria hits the post, and it still remains 1-0. And that is it. Hong Kong have beaten Qatar by 1-0 in a really, really tense affair where barely any shots happened. Qatar had that strike at the end that hit the post. If that went in, I would have been so mad. But they tried it, it failed, and Hong Kong have come away with a smash and grab win here. That is confirmation that Hong Kong are going to the next round. Even if we lose against the UAE in our final match, it does not matter at all because Qatar cannot do anything. And we kind of have the UAE to thank for that because the UAE beat Qatar twice and probably put their form down, and then obviously we were able to get a shock win against Qatar here. So really lucky that UAE beat them twice. Our final match of the group doesn't matter. We're against the UAE away from home. I don't expect to win this one. I probably will end up losing because the UAE are on good form. And like I said, we were lucky that the UAE gave us a helping hand and gave us the platform to beat Qatar to, you know, snatch that second place spot. Very lucky. You know, pushing Hong Kong to the final round of Asia qualifying is great. I don't know if we're going to get out of the last round. It's going to be tough. As long as, like, we avoid all the bigger teams, we should be okay. Over the top. And that's a beautiful ball. Lee Wai Lin saved. Probably could have gone a little bit further with that one, but I went for the spectacular. UAE pressing. It's crossed in. Headed, and it's gone in, and that's Khalil. Again, he scored against us to make it 1-0. He was the guy that scored against us from outside the box, and he scores here for the UAE to make it 1-0. I mean, defensively, Hong Kong weren't even there. But I mean, I don't want to lose all my games, of course, but, you know, I kind of expected it. UAE are on some good form at the moment. Chan Soo Ki. Lee Jie. He goes for it. Oh my goodness, that just went straight in, and that is a 1-1. What a goal by Yi Jie. Or Yi Jia. I don't know how to say that properly, but yeah, what a goal. What a goal to level the game. Look at this. He was just like, see ya. That was a beautiful strike. And here come the UAE. That's not offside. And it's saved and somehow cleared off the line. This game's got a lot of drama, even though it's a game that's practically for nothing. Corner to the UAE, just before the 70th minute. It's crossed in, punched away. What can they do? Both sides are still drawing 1-1. It's been a good effort from Hong Kong here. Even though the game doesn't matter too much, the UAE haven't really played as strongly as they probably could. And headed away again, but yeah, you know, I'll take it if we can get another draw against the UAE. And that is going to be it, a 1-1 draw against the UAE again, just like we did last time we played them. I'll take it. You know, Hong Kong defensively played really well, even though the UAE weren't that strong attacking wise. So Hong Kong and the UAE will advance to the next round. Qatar and Palestine have been eliminated. Let's see who joins us in the final round of Asia qualifying. Alright, so let's check out how round 3 finished first. So we know Group A, UAE and Hong Kong went through. Hong Kong went through by 2 points in the end. Qatar, very close, but they lost too many games. In Group B, it was Bahrain and Jordan going through. Kyrgyzstan almost did it by a point. That would have been so cool to see Kyrgyzstan there. In Group C, South Korea dominated that group, and then basically it was down to Syria, Vietnam or Singapore to do it, and Syria did it in the end. In Group D, we have North Korea also being quite dominant in that group, and Yemen somehow going through to the final round over Oman by a point. Now that is surprising because although you might not think Oman are a good team, on this game they really are very good at getting out of the Asia zone. Most of the time when I do qualifying runs, Oman will go through to the World Cup most of the time because they're just so good. But it's very surprising to see them get eliminated in that sort of fashion. In Group E, Japan went through with 14 points, and it was Australia in the end going through with 9 points, and Iran and China are staying home. Our group will look like this. So we are in Group B with Syria, the UAE again, North Korea and Yemen. That's a really nice group. Way better than Group A with Bahrain, Japan, South Korea and Australia and Jordan in there. If we were in Group A, I would have said we'd have no chance of getting out because there's 3 strong Asian teams in there. I say the strongest team in Group B is the UAE. That is for the taking, that group. Absolutely. Like, Syria are a 2-star team, I think. North Korea are 1.5 star, 1.5 star. Obviously, Yemen are like a 1-star team. And yeah, the Hong Kong, half a star. So it's going to be a really interesting group. And I hope you are here for it in part 4 or part 5, whatever it is, in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this part. If you did, then please give it a like and subscribe. Keep it local as always, and I'll see you again for the next video.